on those two. And how gorgeous Doris is. Also have a bikini skin, by the way. We'll just go ahead and finish the Magic for Witches event here. Let's go ahead. Well, well, technically I didn't finish the prior event, but it keeps going, so it continues on to the next one, I think. So, Sweet Fairy Tale Village. As Tanya appears, the magic in Fairy Tale Village twists, and the village becomes creepy and strange. As everyone gathers to figure out what to do, Grand Herder raises a hand saying she has a good idea. Oh, story's out of going. No! Fuck, sorry. Skip some lights. Actually, hold on. Let's see if I can restart here. There we go. Sorry. Once a year in a single day, the Pumpkin Festival is held in Fairy Tale Village. It's supposed to be a time of harmony and abundance. But now the sky above Fairy Tale Village glows red, and the chilling air creeps through the alleys. As the villagers shiver in confusion, a princess opens her door, her long hair spilling down over her shoulders. A princess, huh? The Pumpkin Festival is about to begin, so why are the streets so empty? Princess Whiplash. That's an interesting name for a princess. In that instant, the flame of her pumpkin lantern flickers as though about to go out. No wind blows, yet the hem of her dress sways slightly. Hee hee. Who's there? There shouldn't be anyone there but me. It shouldn't be anyone here but me. But why do you think you're alone? Huh? I'm here too. Oh, let's go Tanya. Yeah. Sorry. Tanya's blue face suddenly pops up right beside her princess's own, and the princess screams, leaping high into the air. Help! Oh, my neck! Hehe, be careful, you trip over your hair if you run like that. Tanya cackles as the princess flees while clutching her neck. As this is happening, Tanya's body grows in size to be slightly bigger in the house. Wait, oh, she can change her size? Sorry, guys. I get bigger and faster whenever I scare someone. Ah, interesting. So I guess she feeds off of people's fear and anxiety. Of course. And if I scare someone, will I grow as big as the whole village? Hee, this is so much fun. Tanya's face is so cute. As Tanya is spinning around in joy at her newfound abilities, Sonia and her friends come running. Yeah, the ghost is even scarier now. Rue's so cute. She's bigger than before. What's happening to her? That's the nature of a ghost. What do you mean by that? Grand Herder continues speaking with a serious expression and a low voice. Ghosts grow stronger by feeding on people's fear. The more startled there are, the bigger the ghost becomes. Yeah, you're so knowledgeable. I see, but how do you know that? Because I'm a ghost myself. Boo! Grand Herder. She's so silly. I really like this version of Grand Herder. Give me a second, guys. Oh, well, hold on. I need a reconnect to kick for some reason. Hello? Well, that sucks. Alright, I'll have to work on that some other time. I see. That's really something. I don't know why Kick randomly disconnects. It makes no sense to me. Zenith watches Tanya dart around the village. However, yeah, Zenith... I can't get over that they have, like, Zenith's ass out. It's so funny. I mean, it looks gorgeous, man. Like... Zenith watches Tanya dart around the village. However, unlike usual, her gaze was waver slightly. come across ghosts in the magic forest before, but never one like that. Where did she come from? At that moment, fidgeting with her fingers, Sonia, fidgeting with her fingers, steps a step forward and finally speaks. I can explain. I know who that ghost is. All eyes turn to Sonia. She swallows hard and struggles to speak. That ghost is my twin sister, Tanya. Sonia begins explaining to everyone from the beginning that her unborn twin sister lived in her mind, and that she had lost her temper, and Tanya ended up making a wish to separate herself from Sonia, which turned her into a ghost. That's all. When Sonia finishes, silence falls over the group. Pressed down by the heavy gaze, Sonia drops her head. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have tried to make a wish. I should have just gone home quietly, but I wanted to make friends and enjoy the festival. Poor Sonia. Sonia lowers her gaze and speaks in a trembling, choked voice. Hold on, guys, give me a sec. I need to clear my throat. There we go. Yeah, this had some hot chocolate and I guess it was like very, very sweet and thick hot chocolate. So, anyways, Sonia lowers her gaze. Oh yeah, I remember that. In that moment, Sonia's mind floods with memories full of shouting, and shout words pierce her ears. Sonia, you never do anything right. How could you mess up something this simple? Well, no surprises there. What has she ever done right? Yeah, her parents are assholes. Sonia struggles to hold back her tears as she braces herself for everyone to scold her. But what comes next is completely unexpected. Sonia, why would this be your fault? You weren't the one who made the wish. Alright, we'll know the cause, so all we have to do now is take care of it. The festival can still happen. Huh? Startled by the unexpected words, Sonia cautiously lifts her head to look at everyone. Their faces are full of warm smiles. Don't worry, Sonia. Yeah, we'll help you. Everyone. Sonia's so happy. Yeah, Sonia, are you crying? No, I'm not crying. Sonia shakes her head quickly, trying to hide the small tears that started to fall. Meanwhile, Vitana points at Tanya and turns to Cyrus. Cyrus, do you know any way to stop that ghost? Well, that ghost has absorbed all the mana from the magic tree and is now manifesting a strong amount of will to even twist the religion's mana. So it's extremely difficult to control mana freely now, but I'll give it some thought. There should be a way. At that moment, Grandherder slowly raises her hand as if she has something to say. I know of a way. Oh, okay. I know of a way. Following Grandherder's statement, everyone leans forward with sparkling eyes. Really? You know of a way? Hee, of course. Yeah, Roro wants to know. And here I thought you spent most of your time lost in your own world. Okay, tell us. Grandherder gently lifts her magic pumpkin and lowers her voice as if she was revealing an important secret. I'm actually a really scary ghost, and I have this magic pumpkin now. So I'll go inside this pumpkin and... Boo! Let's scare Tanya. This will scare her so much that she'll plop down in shock. Hee, what do you think? I guess nobody liked the joke. Grandherder finishes sharing her idea, but the silence that follows is so deafening that only the sound of the wind can be heard. It's as everyone thinks someone had to speak up, but Tanya breaks the silence, sweat beading on her forehead. You're kidding, right? No, I'm serious. Um, well, no, I'm sorry, but you're not the least bit scary. Zenith. Oh. Grounder. And if you happen to get scared instead, that ghost will grow bigger. We can't risk it. At that moment, Ceres, who has been deep in thought, snaps her fingers, opens her eyes wide. The magic pumpkin! That's it! Magic pumpkins were originally a tool ancient mages used to trap ghosts. We can use it to trap Tanya. And since this wish has been made through the magic staff, we can use it to restore things back to normal. Sarah speaks loudly, her gaze fixed on the magic pumpkin. Montana smiles in relief. Ah, oh, thank goodness. That's simpler than I thought. Then let's go catch that ghost right now. Just as Montana turns and starts to dash off, Sarah urgently reaches out and calls after her. Wait, the magic staff is... The magic staff in Sarah's hand glows faintly. The light flickers a few times like dying embers before vanishing completely. Oh. Uh-oh. The magic staff has run out of mana. What? Does that mean we can't take on that ghost? We can fill the magic staff with mana again, but... Sarah lifts her head and gazes at the magic tree, its leaves shriveled and red, crumbling to the ground. We can't rely on the magic tree for that in its current state. We have to find another source. Sarah says this weakly as everyone falls silent once again. Just then, Rue silently raises her hand as if she just remembered something. Yeah, Rue knows where mana is. There's a ton of mana in the magic forest. A bunch of magic flowers too. Magic forest and flowers. You mean Glacier's garden? That could work. If we use the magic flowers in the garden like last time, we should be able to easily get enough mana. But will Glacier actually let us have a magic flower? He cares them so much that if you so much as step on one by mistake, she could alert you for the rest of the day. Oh yeah, that's definitely sounds like she gets pissed off. Matana rests a hand on her chin, frowning in worry. But Rue beams and answers confidently. Glacier is Rue's friend. Rue, ask her. At Rue's words, Zenith nods and immediately turns toward the magic bird. I can't get over Zenith's like booty. Damn. Man, she's hot. Alright then, let's go right away. That's when it happens. Yeah, the ghost, Princess Chubby. Who's this? Watch where you're going. You almost broke my nose. Tanya's panics in the villagers, screaming in shock, the cries echoing across the entire village. Hearing this, Vatana and Zenith narrow their eyes as they watch the villagers gather and feel fear through the streets. Darn it. Looks like the little ghost is really on the loose now. We'll need to calm the villagers and get them to a safe place. Hold on, let me bring up the stream, guys, in case there's anyone here. Wait, am I not live right now? Yes, I am. Okay. We need to calm the villagers, get them to a safe place. If they stay scared, the ghost will just keep growing. Zenith presses lips together, then, as if sealing herself, takes a deep breath and quickly addresses Rue. Rue, Montana and I will calm everyone down in the village. If we really think that they are, the ghost will keep getting bigger. Sarah's give the magic staff to Rue and help us. Got it. Sarah's passes the staff to Rue. Rue clutches it with both hands, determined not to let go. Rue, we're counting on you. Got it. Rue will get the mana no matter what. In the meantime, Matana approaches Sonia, bending slightly to meet her gaze and speaks in a gentle, warm voice. Sonia, can you go restore together mana? You want me to? Sonia takes a step back, surprised, bowing her head again with listless eyes. I don't know. What if I mess up again? May it be better if I just stayed here? Montana shakes her head lightly, offering Sonia a soft smile as she whispers. Not at all. We need your help right now. If Ruth goes along to the magic forest, she'll probably trip and fall. Ruth's clumsier than you think. I can see that. That's funny. She is? course. So do you mind helping Rue? Once you're back, we'll go and enjoy the festival together. Sonia lifts her head and meets Matana's warm gaze. After a short breath, she nods. Okay, I'll help Rue get mana. Hee, that's the spirit. Matana lightly taps Sonia's shoulder and winks. She lifts her head and addresses Grandherder in a serious tone. Grandherder, go to the magic forest with the kids. Some of the chubby wolves might try to attack them. Don't worry, scaring things away is my specialty. Yeah, sure, Grandherder. Yeah, sure. Show us what you can do. Then as Matana, Ceres moved toward the source of the screams. Meanwhile, Rue, Sonia, and Grandherder turn in opposite direction toward the magic forest. Yeah, let's get going too. Are you ready, Sonia? Grandherder meets Sonia's eyes as she speaks, and Sonia responds with a determined expression, the likes of which she has never shown before. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. Guardians, trump cards, soldiers. This must be, yeah, this must be like playing card soldiers. Because, I mean, well, actually, no, hold on, I think we'll see here. The magic forest lies dim beneath thick clouds that let only a silver of moonlight through. Magic tinges the air with purple, seeping between the branches and bathing the winding forest paths in an enchanting glow. Distant cawing of crows and the howling of wolves drew faintly through the trees until suddenly the sharp echo of hurried footsteps breaks quiet. Yeah, is Basis Guardian this way? Ooh, we're going the right way, right? Uh-oh, I think Rue's lost. Rue! Rue, please. I think we are. Rue's getting dizzy. Oh, Rue. So cute. This tree is the same one we saw earlier. Oh god, they're lost. We'll have to find the garden quickly. Just then, the sound of hush voices and shuffling reaches her ears. Rue's ears twitch as she strains to catch it. Yeah, Rue, hear something. The magic garden must be that way. Rue dashes straight toward the voices, and Sonia and Grandherder hurry after her. Yeah, we made it to the magic garden. So many pretty flowers. But who are those people? Rue points eagerly toward the garden, but instead of Glacia, there are black shadows standing among the blossoms. Hey, 5, watch where you're splattering that paint. Spade 5, is this really the time to complain? We have to finish before the queen comes back. Even if we're in a hurry, do it carefully. If the queen catches us, we'll lose our heads. In the garden, the trump card soldiers, marked with black spades, are swinging their arms, brushes in hand, slapping red paint everywhere. Why did they paint everything red? Yeah? Where's Glacia? Looks like she's not here. What do? We need to quickly gather mana. Sonia's eyes tremble as she speaks in a shaking voice, but Rue smiles brightly, as if completely unbothered. Rue's met the trump card soldiers before. We will ask them for a flower. Be right back. Wait, Rue! She's fast. Before Sonia and Grandherder can catch up, Rue shoots forward, waving her hand high as she rushes towards the shoulders. Hi, Mr. Trump Card soldiers. Hi, Your Majesty, you've returned. Wait, huh? Calm down, too. That's not the queen. It's just a little girl in a red hood. Mr. Soldier, you jumped so high. Boing boing. Trump Card soldiers glance at Rue, then quickly fix their eyes back on the roses in the garden. They keep swinging their arms in tandem, splattering paint all around as they talk without stopping. We're being serious here, little lady. Queen Glacia's having her tea time. Can we borrow a magic flower? It's really urgent. A ghost showed up in the village and she's going all bang boom crash. Rue flees with her bright sparkling eyes, but the trump card soldier only answers more firmly. I don't know what the ghost has to do with the flowers, but no. I know you're close with the queen, but we can't let anyone touch the garden without permission. If you really want one, you have to wait until the queen comes back. We're too busy to help you right now. Yeah? You're busy? This can be. We're supposed to plant red roses, but we messed up and planted white ones instead. The queen absolutely hates flowers that don't match with the garden, so now we got to hurry and paint them red before she finds out. Shut it too. Don't go blabbering. Oops. The point is, we can't lend you any magic flowers. You have to wait for the queen. Not that we know when she'll return. Oh, but the cash it goes quickly. From car soldiers, don't even look at Rose. They keep brushing paint across the roses. Rue opens and closes her mouth a couple of times, first slapping her shoulders and turning back. Oh, Rue, she's so disappointed. How'd it go, Rue? Glacier's out having tea, and the soldier said he can't give us any flowers. I guess there's no hope in it. I heard her nods and pulls out her magic pumpkin and holds it out in front of Rue and Sonia. I'll go inside a magic pumpkin. You two rode this over there. It gives them a real scare. In that moment, you two can grab a flower. Will it really work this time? Hehe, of course it will. I have this magic pumpkin now. Okay, I'm counting on you two. An instant Grandmother is sucked into the pumpkin. The pumpkin shakes from side to side several times before going still. Like as if it's a Pokeball. Watching this, Sonia and Rue share a look and give each other a small nod. Sonia, ready? Let's roll 3. Wait, 1, 3? 1, 2? Oh, 3. Carefully, they roll the pumpkin toward the garden. It goes tumbling along until it reaches the trump card soldier's feet. Huh? Where did this come from? Did the queen also grow pumpkins? Of course not. That's one of those decorated pumpkins from the village. Today's the pumpkin festival, after all. What's it doing here, then? Who knows? Just get rid of it unless you want to get yelled at. Why is it always me? They always dump all the annoying jobs on me. Just as trump card soldier reaches out to grab the pumpkin. Huh? Why does it shake all of a sudden? Pumpkin trembles violently. Then a thin puff of smoke, and then... boom! Oh! From the gap, a pale face slowly slips into view. Sonia and Rue hiding behind a distant tree and watching with clenched fist. Yeah, Grander's really scary this time. Yeah, I think that was the scariest one yet. Most soldiers run away quickly. However... uh-oh. Seriously, what is going on today? Who's behind this stupid prank? Without so much as a blink, the trump card soldier snaps out, clearly annoyed. 5, 7, I'm gonna get rid of this quickly so we can go back to painting the flowers. Huh? Grinder once again Grinder fails to scare anybody. He's just so silly. The trump card soldiers grip their sharp spears and charge straight to the Grinder. Ah, watch out! Yeah, Grinder, get out of the way! At that moment, a cold voice slices through the garden like a blade, facing the trump card soldiers in their tracks. Who dares cause such commotion in my garden? Oh, that's, what's in Glacier? Kind of a friend. Who dares cause such commotion in my garden? A nice voice resonates, followed by the sharp click-clack of heels. Ooh, heels. Hey. Trump card soldiers instantly knew who had descended upon the garden. Queen Glacia, your majesty. Oh yeah, I think I have this costume. Startled, the soldiers leapt up in fright and dropped flat, pressing their faces hard against the ground. Who dares make such a racket? I can't even enjoy my tea time properly. The thing is, who might you be? Hi. Glacia had been glaring down at the soldiers, who were practically becoming one with the dirt itself, finally notices Grandmother. Soldiers, I thought I told you to not let any strange people into my garden. Well, actually, she suddenly popped out of a pumpkin. And Rue, your majesty's friend, also came looking for you. Rue, you say? Glacia furrows her brows and frowns, uncertain whether to believe such a claim. Just then, hurried footsteps echo from afar. Please don't attack her. Yeah, Glacia. Rose, good to see you. Who might these people beside you be? This is Sonia and this is Grandhunter, my friends. Hello, I'm Sonia from the Pumpkin Farm. I see you've already made my friends, Rue. What brings you here? Fairytale Village is in big trouble. Trouble? Rue quickly explains everything that is happening in Fairytale Village. So, a ghost showed up in the village and you need a magic flower to stop it? Yep, can you lend us a flower? I don't mind if it's for you, Rue, but to even people I've never seen before. Glacia narrows her eyes sharply as she casts her piercing gaze at Sonia and Grandhunter. Sonia instinctively shrinks back, her heart tightening under that glare. I knew it. If I were her, I wouldn't want to give my flowers to strangers either. Very well, I'll lend one to you. What? To Sonia's surprise, Glacia grants him permission without hesitation, making Sonia's eyes widen. Are you really gonna lend us one even though we've never met before? Of course, if you're friends with Rue, you're my friends too, so I'll lend it to you. You need to save her to release quickly, right? A friend in need is also a friend. Is something wrong with that? Oh no, that's not it. Glacia narrows her eyes as she looks at Sonia. Sonia answers in her trembling voice. It's just, I didn't think making friends could be so easy. You already have a friend. Is it really okay to make another one? Glacia tilts her head slightly and answers with a confused voice. That's a strange thing to ask. Of course you can. Did a friend tell you otherwise? My closest friend did. She always said she only talk to each other. She would get angry if I tried to make another friend. I'm her only friend, you see. Glacia nods slightly, then rests her hand on her chin, lost in thought. I think I understand how your friend feels. Really? I hated it when anyone came to my garden. It was dreadful to think someone might touch my perfect garden and mess it up. That's why I avoided seeing anyone except the soldiers who guarded. When I wasn't lonely or sad, I had my tea time, and that was all I needed. But then I met Rue and her friends. I still disliked all the noise, but seeing everyone smile so brightly while looking at my garden made me happy. Rue, Ventana, Zenis, and Ceres, having tea time with all of them was more fun than I expected. After that, I came to enjoy spending time with my friends just as much as my tea time alone. Without friends, I wouldn't have known this joy. Glacia smiles faintly, as if recalling a happy memory, and continues. My friend probably never played with anyone else besides you, so seeing you make other friends must have made her jealous. It's hard to understand this kind of feeling if you haven't experienced it yourself. Maybe she was afraid of losing you. So you have to be the one to show her that new garden awaits her if she can let go of her obsession. At that moment, Sonia feels a warm breeze blow through her heart. She clenches her fist as if to hold on to that feeling before giving it a firm nod. Okay, I will. As Glacia walks past the soldiers who move toward the flowers blooming in the garden, the soldiers go audibly. Uh-oh. Here, I'll lend you a rose specifically treasure. Uh-oh. As Glacia moves to pluck the rose, red paint drips down and falls to the ground. Oh my. Soldiers, what is this, I wonder? Well, the two planted white roses by mistake, Your Majesty, so to hide that we painted them red. Yes, it's as Five said, we didn't do any. Silence. Uh-oh. They're fucked. Eek. Glacia brings a finger to her lips, and the soldiers immediately bury their faces in the ground again. Be quiet before I smash your heads with my mace. I do not want to hear another word from you unloyal vulgar soldiers. Glacia plucks a different flower that is growing brilliantly yellow, hands it to Rue. Here, this flower contains all the garden's mana. Yeah, thank you, Glacia. But out of so many flowers, only one of them contains all the mana? That's interesting. With joy bubbling over, Rue runs to Glacia, hugs her tightly. Glacia, are you coming to the festival? Festival? Does it have tea time? Rue's not sure, but Rue has delicious honeyed apples. Let's eat them together. They're super sweet. No, Hee hee. Very well. I'll be there. Honey apples and black tea go perfectly together. Yeah. Yay! Rue brings the flower of mana close to the magic staff, and thin threads of yellow light flow toward the staff. The mana is... It's seeping in. But even after the flower's yellow glow fades completely, only some of the runes of the staff have lit up. Yeah, is there something wrong with the magic staff? Not enough mana. What do? We need to fill it completely to deal with the ghost. If you need more mana, try the fairy spring. The fairy spring? Yes, the fairy spring has the purest water in its force, but that means it's filled with pure mana. You can get mana from there, the only problem is the foul temple fairy guarding it. Rue met that fairy before. Rue can talk to her. She isn't the most welcoming fairy, but I believe you'll find a way. Thank you. See you at the festival. Thanks. Shortly after, the trio hurries out toward the fairy spring. Grace's mist crashes to the ground with a heavy thud. Hee hee. Now my soldiers, time for punishment. I hope you're prepared. Oh boy. Please spare us. Damn. This is kinda nuts, huh? Alright, I see a magic fairy. I wonder who's the fairy, huh? Deep in the heart of magic forest. A fairy crossing her arms at the edge of a pond, bathed in soft moonlight. Her wings quivering and a sharp glare in her eyes. Sonia, Rue, and Grandhunter stop a good distance from the spring. Sonia nervously scrapes the dirt with her toes. I know what to step forward. Sorry, guys. Uh-oh. She doesn't look happy. It looks like she's already really angry. Sonia shivers as she shrinks back. Her Rue's smile remains unchanged as she walks forward confidently. Rue asks the fairy, who's met her before? Rue steps right up the front of the fairy and speaks. Sonia bites her lip tightly, watching Rue's back. Even if she's unwelcoming, she can't possibly say no to Rue's smile, right? Rue definitely has a cute smile. But Sonia so quickly fades as reality sets in. You think I fall for that again? I'll never give the springs mana to lonely beings. The fairy's a pouty face, how cute. The fairy's voice rings out so loudly that Sonia can hear it even from a distance. Seems she failed. Shortly after, Rue returns with a gaze dropped and shoulder slumped. Rue was refused. He's even grumpier than I thought. What do? We don't have much time. I'll do it. Huh? But you think she refused you like she did Rue? I'm not gonna ask. And then I'll scare. Then make her run away. That again, but the soldiers weren't scared when you used the magic pumpkin. I don't need the pumpkin. This time I'll do peekaboo instead of boo. It'll definitely work. Okay, Grandhunter. Sure. Is that what the problem was? Hehe. Get ready to absorb the mana. And Grandhunter is so funny. Grandhunter hides behind a tree. Okay, I love this version in Grandhunter, okay? But I just gotta say, I've been playing the arena, and I hate idle Grandhunter because literally everybody runs idle Grandhunter for defense, and it drives me insane. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do against her. But anyways, it's something for another time. Grandhunter hides behind a tree so the fairy can't see her and tiptoes forward through the shadows. Finally, to notice Grandhunter sneaking up from behind, the fairy pouts and grumbles to herself. Last time they swiped the spring water, and now they're outright asking for it? How shameless can someone be? Back then, I couldn't stop them because I had a mystical power, but today I won't let her slide. Tap tap. Someone lightly taps the fairy and the shoulder from behind. Back already? I thought I told you. Peekaboo! Grandhunter's face suddenly appears through the moonlight. Yeah, Grandhunter is doing that same face again. Maybe it's because I've seen it so many times now, but it doesn't scare me at all anymore. Sonia and Rue exchange an eyes and let out quiet sighs. But just as they were about to start thinking of a new plan, yeah, the fairy's wings flutter as she lets out a scream, and immediately prostrates herself on the ground. I greet the high spirit. Oh, that's so funny. The fairy's trembling voice only makes Sonia and Rue's eyes widen even more. Huh? Yeah, the fairy fell. She's so wobbly. Grindr looks down at the fairy groveling on the ground and rests her hand on her chin. You're supposed to run away in fright. Another failure, I guess. Should I run now, then? No need for that. Instead, can you share some manner with some the spring with us? Of course. Take as much as you like. Hee. Good. Grindr beckons Sonia and Rue with a wave. Pounded and quickly grabbed the magic staff from her side. But you didn't want to give Rue any mana. Insolent, you really think you're on the same level as her? Only beings like humans can call spirits like ghosts. But this honorable one is a high spirit who has watched over the forest since ancient times. Yeah? Does that mean Grindr is really a ghost? Sonia Rue's eyes wide in shock, but Grindr simply presses a finger to her lips. Shh, you keep it secret. I like playing tricks on children, but I don't actually want to scare them. Root steps back half a pace, and Grindr's shadow quickly stretches larger. Yeah, Grindr, you look a little different. You grew bigger, like Tanya. Once Rue and Sonia shuffle back a little, Grindr finally raises a hand over her head. It looks like I got taller because the fairy got scared. I've committed a mortal sin. Grindr lowers her gaze slightly and quietly asks Rue and Sonia in a low voice. Do you find me frightening too? Silence settles into the air as Sonia carefully grips Rue's sleeve. Grindr bows her head and murmurs under her breath. I see, so I'm still... The face is so funny. I love that silly face, yes. No. Huh? You're not scary at all. I actually feel safer on you. Yeah, Grindr is still cute. Sonia roots from a bright lighter, and Grindr brushes away her sadness with a faint, gentle smile. Hee, shall we gather mana then? Dipping the magic staff close to the water's edge, yellow light ripples across the surface and threads of mana rise like fine strands. The delicate golden filaments seep into the staff, and the runes carved into it begin to glow one by one. Yeah, the magic staff is sparkly again. Now we can... Yes, we can return to the village. As the trio breaks to sprint toward the village, Sonia bites her lip. Tanya, just wait a little longer. Alright, we're almost done. Probably a few more left. Interesting, so Grindr actually turned out to be actual ghost? That's cool. I thought she was just pranking us, pranking everyone the whole time. Meanwhile, back in Fairytale Village, while Sonia and the others are busy gathering mana. This is scary. Please save Berg. Fucking Berg. Lazy Rabbit. As Sonia sweeps through the alleys, pumpkin lanterns go dark, and the villagers' screams echo all around. Within that chaos, Ventana is waving her arms and shouting, while Zenith is quickly guiding small animals through a side path. Everyone, to the south gate. Don't run! Move calmly. This way. This way! Despite their efforts, the screams do not stop. Ventana's body is already growing larger than the magic tree itself. Wow. That's huge. Hehe, look at me, I'm huge now. At this rate, I can chase everyone out and play with Sonia all by myself. Ventana's voice trembles as she watches Sonia's looming shadows swallow up the houses. Jesus. Oh, what do we do? She's grown way too big now. Just then, Ventana uses the sound of hurried footsteps approaching. Tanya, we're here. Wait for the magic staff of mana. Rue, holds out the magic staff that's now glowing softly. It was golden night. Seeing this, Matana wants to sweat from her forehead. Responsive relief. Sorry, guys. You did it. Great job. Now we can catch that little poltergeist. Ready, Ceres? Yes, give me the magic pumpkin. I'll use the mana stored in the staff to trap that ghost inside a pumpkin. Then we can use the leftover mana to wish her back to normal. The group gives Ceres a nod and moves toward the sound of Tanya's laughter. Although she notices them approaching quickly, Tanya's lips slowly curl up slowly. Hehe, Sonia, I've been waiting for you. We'll soon have an entire village to ourselves. Hey, Ghost, if you stop peacefully and return to normal, we promise not to hurt you. Huh? Why would I do that? I'm gonna chase you all away, dance with Sonia. No reasoning with her, huh? Ceres, let's go. Understood. When Ceres begins chanting, the mana within the staff begins to flow outward. Witnessing the golden dress swirl around the magic pumpkin, Tanya's expression hardens. You, what do you think you're doing? Stop that right now! It's over. Go quietly into the magic pumpkin. Arrgh! Mana swirling around the pumpkin goes fiercer, and Tanya's put straight inside without being able to resist. Did it work? Yes, we did it! Now we use leftover mana to make the wish return back. But the sudden sound of laughter wipes the smile off Ceres' face. Hehe, did you really think you could trap me? In that instant, the magic pumpkin glows blue from its eyes. It starts to shake violently enough to make even the stones on the ground tremble. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa, the mana inside the pumpkin is going wild! It's dangerous! Toss it, Ceres! Ceres hurriedly throws the pumpkin to the ground, and the golden threads swirl inward as if being sucked away. Boom! A deafening roar erupts, and thick smoke billows to cloud everyone's vision. What happened? Something went wrong. So the smoke, a terrifying pumpkin face emerges along with Tanya's mischievous voice. Here's Tanya. No way. She's absorbed the magic pumpkin instead. Oh no, her strong willpower managed to give her a new body. Hehe, bingo. You're really smart. Tanya examines her hands and body over and over, letting out cries of amazement. Wow, this is what it feels like to move my fingers. Hehe, next year I'll even got a body. As this form, scaring everyone out will be a piece of cake. Ominous purple energy begins to gather in Tanya's hands. Witnessing this, Ceres goes pale and takes a step back. That's a terrifying amount of mana. Everyone will have to run. Despite Ceres' desperate words, Ventana clenches her teeth and readies her sword. Everyone get out of here quickly, I'll hold off that ghost for now. In that moment, the sound of a bowstring being drawn tight rings out beside Ventana. No, I'll take her wrong. Don't you hear me? I said run! I faced a ghost before while hunting in the forest. You don't stand a chance against it, so I'll handle it. What? While Ventana and Zenas argue heatedly, Granger sleeps quietly between them without making a sound. Excuse me. Hey, I told you to run! Wait, Ventana, the air. It's changed. Granger stops at the edge of Tanya's shadow, and slowly lifts her head to stare up at the terrifying pumpkin face. Hi. What? Do you want to be the first to get taken out? You're not planning to stay quietly here, are you? Hehe, of course not. I'm gonna chase all of you away and dance with Sonia in the village. Then there's no choice. I have to release my sealed power. Huh? Your sealed power? Grahinda takes a calm breath and continues slowly. I was a high spirit of the northern forest. I circulated the forest mana and opened wind paths ascended to the village. Maybe that's why the villagers recognized me and would bow their heads whenever I passed. If only I wanted to play with them, but I only wanted to play with them. I noticed one day that I had no one by my side, so I assumed my own power and waited for everyone to forget me. It took a full 1,000 years to seal it all, and I came to the village today just to play tricks on the children. And then you appeared. Grinder tenses her voice slightly, and before long a grace current energy begins to swirl around her. I'm going to protect my friends here and now, even if I have to only show them my power. Hehe, are you an idiot? Then everyone's gonna be afraid of you again. All that time you spent will be for nothing. I know. They'll probably fear me again. Still, I protect my friends. You keep saying such annoying things. I'll get rid of you first. Tanya summons a flock of dark, eerie crows with her magic. When Grandhunter casually raises a hand. Do you know how to play peekaboo? Let me show you. First, close your eyes. Snap. Grandhunter snaps her fingers, and light and shaman vanish as a thick, dark mist rises around them. Huh? What? My body's back to what it was? Play fair. Show yourself. Come out and at least say something. I'll destroy all your magic. Who's there? Sonia, is that you? You're there, right? I know you're there. Sonia, come play with me. We promised to dance together at the festival. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, okay, she's become unrecognizable. Yeah, what was that? Stop messing with me, I'm really gonna get mad. I'm warning you, oh no, Tanya's breaking. Please turn on the lights, Sonia. I don't care if you scold me or hate me. Just don't leave me, don't abandon me. Damn, she's going crazy. Don't. Sonia, you're here for me. And I'm here. I'm over here. Peekaboo. Ah! Grandhunter slightly pushes Tanya's back, causing her to fall endlessly. Whoa, that's crazy. After what feels like forever of falling. Well, Tanya lands softly, only a foot off the ground. Having returned to the form of a weak blue ghost, Tanya gasps for breath while holding her own arms. Oh, what just happened? She suddenly fell out of nowhere. Wait, no, that's not important. We need to capture that ghost first. As Ventana huffs and rolls up her sleeves, Sonia steps forward, blocking the path. Can I talk to her? You want to do what? Ventana reflexively opens her mouth to protest, but takes a step back in deference to Sonia's gaze. Fine. It seems like I have a plan. Thank you, Rue. Thank you. Rue, can I borrow the magic staff for a moment? Yeah, here you go. Thanks, Rue. Sonia wraps both hands tightly around the staff, gazing at her for a moment. Take a deep breath, steps forward until she stands before the trembling Tanya. Sonia. Tanya, are you still upset I'm trying to make other friends? Yeah, I am. I want you to play with me and only me. But I already play with others. I went to the magic forest with Rue and Grandhunter. But really? Even I haven't done that with you yet. That was fun, right? It had to be boring without me there. No, it was really fun. Tiny's eyes widen at Sonia's words and her jaw drops. Magic Forest was full of purple and amazing. I met talking trump card soldiers and a grumpy fairy as well. And meeting Glacier, Rue's friend, made me realize something. Making your friends is actually so much fun. Oh, what's up with that? Are you trying to say that you don't need me anymore because you have friends now? No, it's the opposite. Tanya lifts her head immediately, meeting Sonia's eyes. I used to think the world wanted me gone. I promised myself that someday I would disappear. But every time these thoughts invade my head, you keep talking to me and it made me stop thinking that way. I can't stop myself, but you can stop me. I thought you were tormenting me, but I was wrong. You'd never hurt me. Thanks to you, I was never bored even when I had to work alone in the pumpkin patch. Even when Mom and Dad yelled at me, I could bear it. If you hadn't helped me sell pumpkins today, I wouldn't have met Rue and the others. There's no one else like you, so this is probably something no one else will ever understand. So, Sonia pauses and gazes quietly at Tanya, at the waves of light shimmering like tiny sparks in her eyes. So, Tanya, will you walk and will you talk? Sorry. So, Tanya, will you talk and laugh with me again? Without you, the wolf is way too quiet. Heh, 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 heh. Sonia, I guess you were really bored without me, right? Seems you need me after all, huh? Yeah, I need you. Sonia steps closer and hugs Tanya tightly with all her strength, as if nothing can ever break them apart. Tanya, let's make friends together. It'll be so much more fun. Don't worry if I make other friends. We'll always be each other's first friends. Hee hee. Then I guess I have no choice. I have to be with you again, Sonia. In their embrace, Sonia feels the hearts beating in perfect unison. Warmth spreads through her, and she smiles softly as she whispers, Magic Staff, please grant our wish. Please restore Pharaoh to our village in the Rune Festival. Give us our festival back so we can dance and laugh together with our friends. As Sonia's words fade, the runes on the staff glow one by one, and soon a brilliant and white light spreads across the world. Through that light, Tanya's smile appears faintly, shining like a soft beacon. Outside Fairy Tale Village, where people are scarce and the wind drifts low through the fields, a wide pumpkin patch stretches across the land. The girl bends over, moving her hands busily. There's no end to this. I wonder if I can finish everything today. My hands are aching. After a flash burst from the magic staff, Tanya's mana scatter all over, and Fairy Tale Village returned to its original state. All that was left to do was to enjoy the festival together, but Sonia had returned home to work because she couldn't break a promise to her parents. I'm sure the festival must have resumed by now, and yet I couldn't see the festival this year either. Sonia, you're such a dummy. At that moment, Tanya's voice comes from inside of a small pumpkin, and a lid pops open to reveal the blue ghost to Tanya. Sonia, how could you just go back home when you promised to see the festival with me? You made a wish dance and now you're back home working. Sonia, you dummy. But Mom and Dad told me to come home to sell on the pumpkins. If I didn't come home on time, then I got him mad again. You're too kind for real good, and I'd have gone to the festival in a heartbeat. Wait, so if we harvest all these pumpkins, can we go back and enjoy the festival again? There's nothing else to do after, so it should be fine, right? And I'll help too, I'm super fast, so I can harvest the pumpkins in no time. Tanya promptly snatches the scissors with Sonia's hand, dashes through the patch, slicing through the pumpkin vines with lightning speed. Hehe, how's that? I'm super fast, aren't I? Wow, we'll be done in no time at this rate. Yeah, then let's finish up quickly, and go enjoy the festival. That's the tiniest quick movement, so it wasn't long before they had harvested the entire pumpkin field. All done. Now let's go see the festival. I want to dance with you. Okay, let's go right now. Sonia, where do you think you're going? Is that Tanya quick hiding the pumpkin? No, I don't want to. Tanya resists going to the pumpkin, but Sonia forces her inside. While she's doing so, Sonia's father and mother approach, shouting up a storm. The pumpkin harvest is already done. Even 3 days wouldn't have been enough for that amount. Was I drunk when I counted? Oh dear, honey, isn't it good if she's finished already? That means we can have her help around the house as well, right, Sonia? You'll help Mom, won't you? On her parents' intense stare, Sonia quickly buckles. Yes, I knew you were a good girl, Sonia. You weren't thinking of going to the festival, were you? No, I was about to head straight home. It was at that moment. Why is the pumpkin shaking? Isn't this a toy for the festival? Sonia, who said you could bring this here? Well... As Sonia looks around, unsure how to explain, suddenly... Ooh... Peekaboo! The pumpkin lid pops open, and Tanya suddenly jumps out. A ghost! Yeah, wait for me! Her parents have been scowling at Sonia, scream and run away in terror, tripping over themselves in their haste. Tanya, you can't just scare Mom and Dad like that. I can't just stand by with them picking on you. Anyway, now that they're gone, let's hurry and go see the festival. Tanya, you just wanted to see the festival, didn't you? Next time, let's just talk it off first before resorting to scaring. Alright then. Shall we head to the village? Hee hee, full speed ahead. Tanya. I'm glad you're with me. Hee hee, me too. Oh, that's so happy. I love this. Despite Tanya's mischief, Tanya smiles warmly, holding Tanya's pumpkin in one hand as she walks toward the village. After the commotion, peace settles once more over Fairy Tale Village. When Tanya is taking deep breaths in front of the magic tree, it starts to gain its golden glow. Perfect. All the pumpkin lanterns are lit, and the food's ready. Now everyone can finally dance together. With a proud smile, she sweeps her gaze over the village square with her turning to an animal band at her side. Animal band, music please. Clap. Tanya claps twice, giving the signal, and cheerful music immediately fills the village. Alright then, time to show off my dancing. Oops! Someone catches from Tanya just as her foot slips from under her. Careless as ever. Still not used to those heels? Hey! That's not why I slipped. I just stepped some candy roll on the ground, that's all. Heh, that's exactly what being careless means. You should pay attention to your surroundings. Whatever, I didn't fall, so it's fine, now put me down. Tanya's quite distant now. Say thank you and I'll let you down. What? Why would I? I can hold you all day. Do you want that? Fine, I can't hear you. So thank you, don't make me say it twice. Tanya's such a tsundere. Oh, what was that? Did you just laugh at me? That's funny. What a sweet fragrance. Lady Glacia, you're here. Good to see you, Ceres. What's that you're holding? Oh, this is my special pumpkin tea. Would you like to try some? Sure, I'll honor it by savoring the aroma. I thought you might not come. Hee hee. I'm glad I got to see you, Lady Glacia. Rue asked me to join the festival. Was there? I don't like crowds, but was everyone smiling? I can hope I find myself in good spirits too. Hehe, maybe you make a new friend today. It's the saying in Fairy Tale Village. The only things that never change are the golden magic tree and the chance to make new friends. Is that so? Then it seems everybody made a new friend. Oh, do you mean me? Of course, Rue's friends are my friends. You can speak to me comfortably, sirs. Wow, then let's get along from now on, Glacia. No. Peekaboo. Hey ho! Wow, dude. Hold on, I gotta get a closer look, man. Damn. Andrea looks amazing. Peekaboo. Yeah. Hehe. This time was a huge success. My lady, I see you until your powers and save her to the village. I thought those fallen inferior beings had left, so I came to check the situation. Did you say something? Nothing. Thanks earlier. I was able to send my friends because of the mana you gathered. You keep helping them from now on, right? What? Oh, well, you see. You helped them, right? Of course, if Lady Grandeur wishes it, I'd gladly offer my mana to your friends anytime. Yeah, where's Sonia? Rue! Sonia, Rue thought you weren't coming. Rue, I want you to introduce you to someone. Yeah? Who? Oh, don't be too surprised, okay? Okay, Rue's super brave. Good, then Tanya, say hello. Hi, I'm Tanya, Sonia's very first friend. Tanya? But Vatana's also Tanya. That makes two Tanyas. Yeah, wait, what does that mean? Vatana's also Tanya? What does that mean? Tanya, but Vatana's also Tanya. That makes 2 Tanyas? Wait, I don't get it. Maybe Batana's first main... Is Batana's first name Tanya? That's weird. I don't get this. It must be like a lore reference or something, I'm not sure. Hehe. Sonia, looks like her head is spinning. Tanya, don't tease Rue. Rue, could you also be friends with Tanya? Yeah, isn't Tanya already Sonia's friend? What are you saying? I told you I'm Sonia's first friend. If Sonia and Tanya are friends, Rue and Sonia are and Rue and Sonia are friends. And Rue and Tanya are friends too. We're all friends. Rue, would you like to dance with us? The 3 of us together. Rue doesn't really know how to dance. Is that okay? Hehe, I'll give you a hand. So you won't need to worry. Now here we go. Tanya, calm down. Stop moving so fast. Yeah, that seems so fun. Hehe. Rue, I'm gonna spin you around. Yeah. Underneath the golden magic tree lies Furniture Village, where warm smiles fill the air. On that night, one pumpkin lantern sparkled and sweet scent of tea drifted around. Everyone joined hands, dancing in a circle, and welcomed their precious friend deep within their hearts. And so, the land of Fairytale found peace once more, and everyone lived happily ever after. At least, for a while. Alright, that was a fun story, man. That was really wholesome. It was cute. Blackender looks very hot though. Of course. It's so funny. I need to buy these. Sure. No, I can't buy that one. I can buy this one though. Can't go wrong with Tear the Goddesses. Tear the Goddess. Alright guys, yeah, that's that story. It was nice and wholesome, not bad at all. Pretty silly. And then we got Lowen. And Eclipse. Alright, we got all the girls here. Yeah guys, so thank you for watching. Take care. Peace. Oh yeah, I did get the new Eclipse here. It's gorgeous. Sylvia, we got Chera, Rubia, right? I can't understand. Look at the, look at her, oh yeah, we got, Moki Torres here. Alright guys, thank you for watching. So see you next time. Take care, peace. Yes, we got